The next technique in our sequence is breaking Talon, and this will be the first of the techniques that is just a technique incomplete. It doesn't build up like the other techniques have. It's not going to show up in other levels. Some of the ideas will show similar, but it is a technique in and of itself. And it is the first one of these that shows up here is in our purple stripe level. So as you come to the fourth technique in the purple stripe, which would be weaving maces, and we've learned that, even in its beginning stage, the block, punch under, and the back fist strike, then we're going to go into breaking Talon. And for this one, it's going to be they're left grabbing to your left wrist. So it's a left cross grab to your left wrist here. And the movement's really simple. It's one that we've done in all of the forms already, basic forms, have utilized this idea of just stepping back or doing a downward block and chambering at the same time. We've seen that idea in all these basic forms, so it's not a difficult idea. But as it shows up in the stage, now we have to put these parts together. And putting the parts together, the twisting that's happening as you go to chamber, this hand will be a turn that's happening inside the wrist as they're grabbing. At the same time, they're stepping back. So it's not just the arm at work. And inevitably, when I'll work this with students and I'm holding their arm, and I'm like, okay, get out of it. And at first they'll try to pull, and that doesn't work. And then I'll say, no, you need to pull and twist. Well, then they'll twist. And I'll say, no, do it together. Pull and twist. Okay, they're pulling and twisting. I say, now step back with it. Step back and let everything happen together. So they're grabbing that left wrist and step back and everything pulled together. And then, on top of that, we're going to add this downward block. And that's where we're going to break the Talon. We're going to, like a bird's talon, grab it onto the wrist. We're going to knock that free. But all those things have to happen together. The twist, the chamber, the step, the turning of the body, and the downward block. And it's all one move. Boom. All those parts together. They've done these moves all together already. It's familiar stuff, but now a new application for it. And inevitably, they'll try and step first, and it'll just take a while for them to get it all together in one step. And even the little kid, once they get that all down together in one step, moving the whole body with the arm, full downward block, can break the hold on an adult as well. And of course, this is the first one that shows up in our escape set. And escape set's all about getting away. So with the escape set here, they're going to break this hold and immediately run. Get out of dodge. They're not staying there to fight. If they do stay there to fight in the escape set, some of the techniques have follow-up moves to it. The targets they're going to use are within the realm of what we call our primary and secondary targets, where it's more guaranteed to get you a reaction, even when it's a little kid against a fully grown adult. In this case, they're just stepping back with the downward block to escape the hold and get away. That's all there is to breaking Talon. And we'll emphasize that. That'll be part of the practice. Is once you break this grip, you run. Running is part of practicing the technique also. Even running and making noise, draw attention to the situation. That is part of the practical self-defense of this system, is to assume that against an adult, there's not a whole lot a kid can do, practically speaking. The best thing for them to do is to be wise about their surroundings, to try and draw attention if they find themselves in a dangerous situation, and to run as soon as they've got an opportunity. Get distance, make a lot of noise, draw a lot of attention, right? Flee the scene. And that's what this technique starts by emphasizing. Again, this is breaking the grip. Left hand grab to the left wrist. We're going to step back, boom, breaking the grip. And then later you'll see it's opposite. In fact, that's the first of our wrist grabs. When we get to our red stripe, the last of our wrist grabs will be the exact opposite. It'll be a right hand grab to the right wrist, right cross grab. And we'll kind of complete that thought at that point.